What's going on, everybody? It's your boy E-Man the Chosen here, and I'm back today with another video. So today I'm going to be bringing back the series How to Bunk Like a Boss. So basically it'll just be commentary over some gameplay. There'll be some 1vx's, some 1v1s, and I found that a lot of people really like this type of content because it's very informational, and I can kind of explain and kind of go in depth about like what it is that I'm doing when it comes to some of these fights and stuff like that. So if you guys enjoy this type of content, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into this first fight. So I'm in the IC. You guys know this is my favorite place to fight because you can find fast fights. You don't have to keep riding around keeps. I try to open up on this first guy, but he kind of dodges my combo, and then I get CC'd. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop down. So biggest thing when it comes to 1vx is trying to identify your target. I always look at the names, look at their CP, look at their health bars, and you always want to go for the weakest target, right? So another thing is that you want to realize that you're not always going to be able to 1vx sweats. So, if you recognize the name of the sweat and they're all on you, sometimes it's better just to reposition. So, the only person that I do recognize in this group is HE. He has a pretty good neck roll, but I've never seen him play Nightblade. So, I'm going to assume that he's not very good at Nightblade. So, yeah, he's the only one who's really keeping up with me, staying on my tail. I dropped a flare here because I figured he was behind me, and indeed he was. So I hit him with the ESO D-swing, and I almost hit him with a bunk, but I accidentally bar swapped at the last second and ended up hitting an undo. So I'm just going to roll dodge past these stairs and hit a few dark deals to kind of reset. And yeah, this guy is really staying on my tail, and it's so funny. Like, I know this guy does not play Nightblade, and he chooses to desert me down, which is going to be one of his worst ideas. But hey, he chose his own fate. So I hit him with a D-swing there. I had him off balance, but I ended up hitting the ad instead of him, so it didn't work out. So I'm going to reset here, kind of like keep my resources high. My whole goal right here is to really like catch one of these guys like while they're not attacking me all at once. So I noticed this HE guy is the only one who has really good tracking of me. So I'm going to roll dodge and dark deal and get through this door right here. I know this HE guy is going to be right behind me, so hit him with the ESO, collect my essence, hit him with D-swing into a bunk, execute, and he is going to go night-night. Hit the next guy with an ESO. This guy's going to start running for his life. Hit him with D-swing. He's going to try to pop a last-minute Colossus. We're just going to block that and finish him off with a medium attack weave through block. This next guy is going to sit here and try to res his teammate right in my face. No sir, we hit him with a D-swing into a few executes. He's going to go down. Now we have the last guy. Now I had to give this guy respect. He's going to sit there and stay and fight, even being a low CP and seeing all his buddies go down. We're going to hit him with a few D-swings into an execute. Guy's going to hold block, thinking he could delay the inevitable. But you can't delay it for long, and he is going to take a trip to the down under. GG. Thanks for the tail bar. Alright, so now getting into the next fight. Now I know you guys remember me talking about how you can't 1vx sweats. Now sometimes you can. And ironically enough, we have sweats on us. So, I hit this guy with D-swing, almost killed him, but I actually ended up popping banner instead of like popping an execute. So, now these guys, they were chasing me like with a Zerg, but I did manage to get these two by themselves. And I was like, you know what? I think I can take this because Sweats is taking a lot of damage. And Arcadius is normally on a werewolf, but for some weird reason he was on a Stamsorc today, which I know he normally does not play Stamsorc. He's a werewolf main. But yeah, we're just gonna run around. I know these guys have really good tracking of me, and this is kind of like my domain because I really know IC very well. I know how to kite and where to run. This guy's gonna try to pop a meteor on me. I'm gonna pop my move pod so we don't get CC'd and combo by anything, but they're still doing a lot of damage. They actually hit me with something there, so I'm gonna go ahead and undo right there, streak around. So again, like, I know this IC very well. I know there's a hole right here. I'm gonna drop down. My whole goal right here again is to make sure I get one of these guys by themselves, because if I can get one of them by themselves, I can probably finish them off with a nice combo. So I do end up getting Sweats here by himself. I'm gonna hit him with an ESO into a D-swing into a execute cancel, and then we do finish him off. Arcadius is late there with the streak. So at this point I can realize that Arcadius is panicking because he tries to sit there and res right in my face, which I don't know why he thought that was gonna work, but yeah, he's panicking. He's starting to spam his shields, stuff like that. I'm hitting him with D-swings, peppering him up. I know I'm not going to be able to get to those shields right away, but, I'm keeping the pressure up. Keep hitting him with the ESO, hit my banner, hit the bonk, trying to keep the offense really high because, the best defense is really good offense. So I'm hitting him. I know he can take a lot of pressure. I know, like, eventually he's going to run out of sustain to sustain those shields. Almost catch him right there. He starts spamming the shields again. And so yeah, now the boss actually aggroed on us and stuff like that. So I'm getting ready to hit him with another D-swing right here. He actually streaks through the boss. Now we have the boss on us right here, but you know, it's gonna be a bit too late for Arcadius. And yeah, I'm gonna proc my last Essence Thief right here. And so right here we hit him with a D-swing. I notice he's off balance. I hit him with a quick medium weave into a D-swing and block the meteor as it comes down. So yeah, we hit the combo so fast he didn't have enough time to respond. Like normally when a Sorc, they do meteor, they streak, but we hit him with the combo so fast that he had no time to do anything. So I think he also got clipped by the boss right there at the end, but GG's to Sweats and Arcadius, both really good players. All right, coming up next we have some duels now. So now we are dueling Gong Bu, aka the Cow Yami Master. So yeah, we're fighting Gong Bu on her Plar. She has a really strong Plar dueling build. It's really strong. I know she's running Sea Serpent's Coil, maybe like it's probably like Rallying Cry, Mechanical Acuity. Not the best matchup for our Sorc. You know, you can't make a lot of mistakes on this because you can get one shot very easily by the meteor combo, but we do have a way to fight against it because we have BONK, and with BONK we have the CC immunity. So when fighting against this build, you really have to keep up a lot of pressure. So I hit her with the BONK, and I know I can't be CC'd, so she's trying to do her javelin. So I'm just gonna keep trying to put the pressure on her. I know she can't sustain my damage too well, so I'm just keeping the pressure up on her, keeping her with D-swings. She's off balance, I can't be CC'd, and then we do finish her off with the execute right there. And of course, you know, I had to hit her with the Cow Yami. You know, I'm sorry guys, it was only right. I couldn't hold it in because it was so annoying fighting that build, but we do bring her down and had to hit her with the Cow Yami. Love you, Gong Bu. GG's. Alright, getting into our next fight here. I'm fighting Astaroth on his DK, and oh my god, Astaroth probably has one of the hardest hitting DKs that I've ever fought. I'm pretty sure that he's using like Deadly Trickery with Power Band and Malakath, and it's almost like a complete counter to my build. This is like one of the worst matchups for my Stamsorc, and I'm pretty sure he's using Heroism Pots too, because he's getting like his ult back really quick on this build, and it's like so crazy to fight with. So like in this fight especially, you cannot make many mistakes. And in this fight, like Streak is gonna be your best friend. You pretty much have to kite this man in this fight, you know, especially, you know, you don't have the best healing, and he can just CC you through everything. And same thing when it comes to DK, like when it comes to fighting a Plar, like BONK is your best friend. Like BONK gives you the ability to fight some of these other classes that you can't, you know, normally win on. Because if I was using Dawnbreaker, I would have probably been dead by now. But oh my god, like I literally have to like kite and fucking move because he's hitting me so hard with damage. I think this is primarily a dueling build, but I mean, he says he uses open world, but I don't know. But man, he killed me the first time I fought this thing, so I didn't know like what the fuck to do. But this is the second fight, and you know, I'm kind of like being a little bit more smarter, like with my resources, and like kind of just watching what he does and like making sure I block accordingly. Because like one mistake on this like fight and you are like dead. Like there's no chance. So here I am. I'm just playing pretty defensively here. I'm trying to keep my resources high and try to make sure I use BONK when I can. So I see he used a leak right there, so I'm gonna hold my BONK until the CC immunity goes away. Then I'm gonna use that BONK right there. So now I got a little bit of CC immunity right here. I'm gonna let my health get low, and he's gonna keep hitting me. I had to be very careful. Yeah, I just hit block and streak a little bit. Make sure I hit my heavy attacks, light attack in between every thing to make sure you're proccing your Essence Thief and getting some free resources, and you know, through your dark deal, stuff like that. He is hitting me with the pressure. Oh my god, this shit hurts so bad. It's such a terrible fight to fight, but we're gonna catch him here with a quick D-swing into an execute. Then he leads me again, and oh my god, he's like pressuring my resources, like oh my god. So luckily I did get an Essence Thief right there, get the light attack. So I'm just light attacking him. I'm also trying to keep up the pressure too, because if you're not keeping up pressure, eventually he's gonna wear you down out of resources. So like I said before, like the best defense is good offense. So I'm proccing my Essence Thief, hitting that roll dodge. Whenever I get BONK, I am using it. Like you want that CC immunity, because if you can't be CC'd by DK, it's hard for them to kill you. So right here, I catch him with a quick execute after that D-swing proc, and we do get him down. GG's to Astaroth. Make sure you guys go follow him on YouTube, man. Awesome DK, one of the best DKs I've ever fought. GG's. Alright, last fight we got here, we're fighting a Stamsorc. This is Rec DX, he's a really good Sorc. So on this Sorc, I think he is running the typical Stamsorc setup going around right now, which is the Rally and Wretched with Chuden with Death to his feet. But on his front bar, his offensive bar, instead of a staff, he's using a bow. And he also has 40k health, which I don't get how like he's able to like push this much damage while having that much health on Sorc, but he was definitely hidden. For this fight, we kind of did need Dawnbreaker because BONK, you know, wasn't getting it done, so we did put on Dawnbreaker just to have a little bit more damage, you know. And when it comes to Sorc, you can kill Sorcs. It's a hard fight, but they're definitely killable. You just have to make sure you have a lot of damage, and not just a lot of damage. You just have a lot of pressure in general. Like you got to be able to really be able to stay offensive. Now, Sorc does, like Stamsorc does have the luxury of like staying offensive while being defensive at the same time, but I would say my best advice against a Stamsorc is if they're spending time pressing shields, then there's less time that they are doing DPS to you. So if you're having a Stamsorc really spam their shields, that means it's a good thing. Like that means that you're applying a lot of pressure to them. So pretty much in this fight, that's my main goal, is to try to apply as much pressure as I can. I'm trying to catch all the dark deals I can, and I'm trying to keep the DPS up, like not even give him a chance to breathe and stuff like that. So he's going to shriek me here. I'm going to keep my LE scissors on him, make sure my resources are hot, keep collecting my SSD, make sure I stun him every time that he's off balance, I'm keeping my D swings and not missing a lot of tech. I'm still looking at his dark deals, trying to see if I can really bash his dark deals to make the sustain as hard as possible, especially if you're gonna be spamming shields. You don't want to let them dark deal. He was on CC immunity right there, and I would have Dawnbreakered him right there, but it missed. One of the reasons I don't like Dawnbreaker, I like using BONK, because that stuff just misses even though I might be right in front of him. But I'm hitting him with these swings. I know he's off balance. He does a really good job of blocking the off balance. And right there I did manage to catch a dark deal bash. I'm making sure to always light attack my back bar to proc my back bar weapon ability or weapon enchant. So I'm hitting him with these swings. He's blocking right now, but I do manage to CC him because I know he can't block forever. You know, he does a good job of using his CC immunity to use dark deal. And so we're hitting him with the D swing, keeping the pressure up. So I know at this point he's got to be low on stamina because he spent a lot of stamina blocking. So I hit him with a Dawnbreaker. He's really late to breaking that CC. Hit him with a D swing to a few executes. He's gonna try to roll dodge. I'm gonna keep holding block, try to execute, and then we do catch him with the execute. GG's to Rex DX, GG's to everybody who was in the video today. Just want to do some more breakdowns, you know, not even just against bots or bad players, but even against half decent players, you know, for newer players who want to get better at the game. So hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe if you did, and I will see you all the next one. Peace.